All right, welcome back to Desert Smoke Reviews. I'm Wyatt.
Justin?
Steve?
Today we're taking a look at the Master Maduro by Carlos Torano. As I've always said before in our reviews, I personally absolutely love Carlos Torano cigars. This one is no exception. But as you may have noticed recently, the last couple of reviews, I've talked about a cigar at the beginning and said that I really enjoyed it, and then now that I actually review it, I haven't really enjoyed it as much. So let's see what happens. This is, of course, Maduro. Kind of a soft, spongy pack. Not too firm, not real loose either. Great construction. Kind of lumpy, but overall pretty smooth. Aromas, I get a little bit of sort of like a dry earth off the wrapper, and then on the foot, ooh, some really nice like dark coffee and maybe a little bit of barnyard. Great looking stick, great smelling stick. Justin?
Yeah, great looking stick. It's nice and dark. It's minimal veins. Seams are done well, visible. See, my pack's, it's a little firm, but not too firm. Cap's done well, but I'm getting a nice sweet chocolate off the wrapper. But very nice. And off the foot, for me, is a nice chocolate and earth. So I hope I get those flavors, but that isn't always true. Steve?
Thank you. I agree. It seems pretty solid construction throughout the cigar. Not really sure what I'm getting off of the wrapper itself, but off the foot, I get a nice, rich barnyard, earthy smell, and maybe a little spice. But be interesting to see what happens when we light these up. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Cut up and litter.
I can smell that just in the burn, that chocolate you were talking about, but it's almost sort of like a coffee and chocolate. Real nice.
Why these matches you've got suck?
You want to use this?
Bound and determined.
Just a little bit of chocolate, too.
Yeah, there's some chocolate. Definitely very sweet. There's, yeah, very nice. Yeah, a little bit of spice. Kind of a pepper spice in the back of my tongue. Great start to the cigar. Steve, you got anything else?
Coats the tongue nicely. It's, flavors really coat the tongue nicely. Very enjoyable so far.
Great start, Justin.
Very nice. Got to do the matches. I don't know why, so it took longer. But very nice. Nice medium-bodied smoke. Yeah, I'm getting a nice. I do pick up that chocolate. Not a sweet chocolate for me. It's more of a dark cocoa chocolate, but very nice. I pick up that coffee and finish, and maybe a hint of spice. Now it's starting to kind of leave that tingle on your tongue, but very fleeting. Very nice start.
Great start.
Well, let's get it into the first third and see how she does.
All right, well, we're about 10 minutes into this Master Maduro by Carlos Torano. Really nice so far. Very full body. More on the medium to full side to me, but finish and taste overall, I just get that really dark, rich, kind of a chocolate sweet coffee. It's really nice. Like I said, very dark. Goes great at the end of the day. Justin?
Yeah, it's very deep, dark flavors. I get a nice dark chocolate. It's not really sweet for me. I would, there's a little bit of fleeting sweetness. Definitely got some coffee. The spice is picked up for me. It's definitely more of a major player. It definitely sits on the tongue in the finish, and that finish is really long. It has kicked up, I would say medium to full in body as well, and about medium in strength. Burns a little bit off, but I think it'll be self-correct. I don't see any issues with it. Draws great, construction is fine, no problems. Steve?
Thank you. I agree that it's a, medium to full-bodied cigar, but very nice, rich but mellow flavors. Getting really like a creamier chocolate, like a chocolate cake or chocolate mousse cake type of flavor. Very enjoyable cigar so far. Pleasure to smoke.
Let's get into the second, third, approach the midpoint. See how she
Oh, welcome back. We're at the halfway point, and still a very good creamy chocolate flavor going here. Hasn't changed too much. I've had to touch it up once. One side was burning a little quicker than the other side, but other than that, very pleasurable smoke. What?
Yeah, excellent cigar. Still get that real kind of rich chocolate coffee sort of flavor. Very, very long lasting finish. And I actually sort of get that spice. It's definitely subdued a lot since the beginning of the cigar, but just great cigar. Not really complex, but enough flavor changes and that it definitely keeps you interested. So great stick.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. Medium to full in body, medium in strength. I also had to do one touch up. The draw's been great. No construction or wrapper issues. Flavor, yeah, is just nice for me, like a dark chocolate and coffee. And there is still a subdued amount of spice. It's definitely went down a little bit, but it's still there, still on the tongue, still lasts well into the next draw. But very nice. I would agree, it's not overly complex, but definitely keeps you interested. Let's get into the final third, see how she develops. Well, welcome back. We're at the final third of this Master Maduro by Carlos Torano. I have to say, it's a really nice stick. Medium to full in body, about a medium in strength. Burn wasn't great for me. This last half I did almost, I think, 2, and I'll probably have to do 1 more. But I'll work through it. It's a good cigar. No construction issues with the wrapper wise. Draw was nice. Flavors in this final third kind of went really simple for me. I lost the spice, I lost the chocolate, and all I really picked up was the coffee. And it's a nice flavor, don't get me wrong. I kind of like a little more than just a 1-note cigar. But still, it's very nice. It was dark roast coffee. It started in the draw and then went well into the finish. The finish was still very long. Very pleasant. It just went a little simple for me. If I was going to rate it, I'd still give it I'd still give it a 7.5. It's a great stick. Sometimes I'm just craving one, and I will pick one up at the humidor. So, yeah, 7.5. Why?
Yeah, I totally agree. Just a real nice stick. Got some of that coffee, a little bit of that spice, but that mostly died out a little bit past the halfway point. But yeah, coffee, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of... overall, the cigar to me was really sweet, and I seem to be the only one of the three that is saying that. But construction-wise, I haven't had any burn problems, but as I've smoked it down to the nub point, my wrapper is kind of cracked, and I've been taking a couple little pieces off, so whatever. Like Justin said, it's a great stick, and I'm willing to work past construction issues. I'd agree, 7.5 out of 10. Real nice. I didn't have very many burn problems. The flavors are worth it. Steve?
Thank you. It's interesting, I'm getting different flavors. The chocolate has kind of died down. I'm getting a bit of the coffee, but also some of the spiciness is coming into play right now. Unfortunately, I've had to touch up the cigar twice due to burn issues, but other than that, it's been a very good smoke, very pleasurable. But burn issues are more of annoyance than anything else. For that reason, I think I'd agree solid 7.5 for the cigar.
Well, in conclusion, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, greatly appreciate it. Until next time, smoke them if you got them.